Hi everybody, this is Bogus Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Neca, the Beauty of Horror, Ghouliana, and her undead dog Poppet figures. So before we take a look at Ghouliana, let's go ahead and take a look at Poppet. So taking a look at Poppet, Neca did a phenomenal job at sculpting it. The sculpt of the bones and everything, that looks really good. They're actually textured, and you get some really nice black paint over top of the bones. I actually think it's a black wash. And man, that looks really nice. Surprisingly, Poppet is articulated, has a ball-jointed head that can look up and down, kind of a tight joint, and move its head side to side. Now, the coolest thing about Poppet is it actually glows. So I will go ahead and show that off. So here is a look at Poppet glowing, and man, the glow on this is fantastic. I think it's really cool that you can actually still make out all of the details to Poppet there. So yeah, the glow on this is fantastic, and it really surprised me. Neca did a phenomenal job on this. So Ghouliana herself only comes with one accessory, and that's this stand, and because of the way her feet are sculpted, she definitely needs that. So now, let's go ahead and take a look at her head sculpt. So taking a look at her head sculpt, Neca did a really good job with this. It actually is kind of a creepy looking head sculpt. You get little bumps on her skin, these stitches that run along her forehead right there. Those big creepy eyes and sharp teeth. Man, that looks really good. She got this little skull bow in her hair. The hair is sculpted decently well. I feel like it looks a little bit cartoony, but it still looks pretty cool nonetheless. Now, this figure actually has a glow-in-the-dark feature just like Poppet. I do wish it was all the figure, but it's mainly just the face here. So let's go ahead and take a look at that now. Ghouliana does have some glow-in-the-dark paint to her, but only on her teeth and eyes. I really wish the hands, legs, and face would have been glow-in-the-dark. I mean, Poppet looks really cool. I guess the eyes and the teeth do kind of look creepy glowing in the dark, but I think it would have been cool for the whole figure to glow in the dark. At least the hands and the legs, too. So taking a look at the rest of the figure, her dress is tailored really nicely. It's made out of a really weird material, though. It's kind of like what McFarlane Toys makes their Batman capes out of. It's a material that definitely keeps its shape. This was packaged kind of funny, so one edge of her wing right here on the dress is kind of bent. But I love the stitch work up that. That looks really good. And she actually has this pattern on her dress. It's kind of hard to see, but they did actually... It's probably just a pattern that's ironed on there. But that looks really good. I'm not super familiar with the character, but I think it's a really cool figure now that I have it in hand. As I said, the soft goods look really nice. I really think it was a missed opportunity to give her glow-in-the-dark skin. You can see they sculpted some bumps on her hands there. They also sculpted bumps on her legs and these cuts. I don't think there's any stitches on it like on her forehead, but those actually really stand out. As I said, she has those weirdly shaped feet, so she definitely benefits from using that stand. Overall, I think this figure just looks really good. It's really cool, really creepy. As I said, not super knowledgeable about the character, but I think it's cool that Neca made it. I'm definitely glad that I have this one in my collection. So now, let's go ahead and go over her articulation. So she has a ball-jointed head that can look up very slightly. She can look down very slightly. She can move her head side to side very slightly. As you can see from the pose that I've had her in, she can move her arms up. She can actually move them up more than that. So her arms can move up that far. She has swivel at the bicep. Double-jointed elbows, actually. I thought they were single-jointed. Double-jointed elbows that can bend in that far. Wrists that can spin all the way around and up and down. A ball-jointed diaphragm that can move back just a little bit, forward just a little bit, and side to side. Ball-jointed hips that can do a complete split. She can kick forward all the way. She can kick back all the way. She has a thigh swivel. Single-jointed knees that can bend in that far. Ankles that can move down all the way, up all the way. And they really just move side to side. Because the way the joint connects into the foot there, it really just moves side to side. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up here she is next to the retro clothed Ghostface. This is the newest clothed figure from Neca that I reviewed. Here she is next to Michael Myers. And finally, here she is next to Freddy Krueger. So overall, I would highly recommend picking this one up if you can see it. This one really surprised me as to how much I like it. As I said, don't really know a whole lot about the character, but I'm really glad that Neca made her. I think she's really cool, and I especially love the glow-in-the-dark features. As I said, I do wish there would have been more glow in Ghouliana herself, but I still think the eyes and the teeth look really creepy when glowing in the dark, and Poppet does look phenomenal. As I said, I love how you can actually make out all the details on Poppet even while it's glowing. So yeah, I think Neca did a really good job on this, and if you see it, then definitely pick it up. If you're looking for this, I got this on the Target app. I don't know if it's in stock now, but I also know it's hitting Target stores. So if this is something you're looking for, Target either in-store or on the app is where you'll find it. So, that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.